Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Sunkenland. It's the morning of day 88, and today we're going to be doing some deep sea diving. I have heard that the sunken ship Neptune has some really good loot, so we're going to go down and get it. Once again, I'm going to focus on the things that I need. I certainly don't need more scrap metal. I have a lot of scrap. These two are full, and I think the one down below is half. And how much scrap am I really going to need at this point? Well, I'm going to need some today, because what we're going to do is we're going to make the platforms, and we're going to put stuff on it like chests and a air filler, just like we did for the police station. Even though our tanks are better, I do believe we're going to have to go into the ship in order to find the good stuff, and we're going to be keeping our eyes open for bubbles. Now, I sold off everything that I wanted to sell off from our raid on the, where is it here? It's over here, some Big Bucket Fortress. And I ended up getting 21 coins from what I sold, and I ended up basically spending 20 of it immediately, because the gun vendor had a high-tech Desert Eagle receiver, so I can make the hand cannon now. I'm not going to do it right now because we're not going to be using it. The only weapon we're likely to be using is, of course, the harpoon gun, because I'm going to guess there's going to be some protectors down there of the ship. Probably like hammerhead sharks or something. I don't know, but that's what we're going to be doing. By the way, yes, I did put in the big generator. And I got to tell you, this thing is noisy. And it's actually a lot worse than that when you start using power. For instance, I just put batteries in to recharge them, and wow, the noise just kind of doubled. So, yeah, I don't want to leave that one running. Maybe I'm supposed to put it somewhere else. I don't want to put it down below because it's still scrap metal down there. Yeah, I really got to do some replacing. And in terms of the top floor, I was thinking I'm just going to put a glass wall in right on the edge, and then we'll see how that goes. It gives me the ability to have a roof on here, but I'm thinking what we're going to do is have a nice bed and some furniture, and then put lots of nice designs on the walls and such like that. All right. Can I get down there, please? Hold on a second. Yeah, ladders in this game are incredibly annoying. I should be able to just fall. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because look at this. I'm still sleeping on this. This is absurd. Absolutely absurd. I know you're getting a good laugh out of it. All right, so let's get going because I want to make the platform like I said. Hold on a second. One more. There we go. Let's put these seeds away. Yeah, I have some crab meat, so I shouldn't have any problems with food. Yeah, I'm bringing what I need to make 4 platforms. I'm putting 3 boxes down, and I have enough to make one of these. All right, so let's go. The scooter is in the vehicle, as is an extra battery. I made 2 extra batteries. So here's the scooter, here's the extra battery. So I could always tap into one of these. Although I'm probably going to be using the night vision down below. We're going to have to see how dark it's going to be. But I might as well do this right now. And by this, I mean, let's put in the harpoon gun. Now, I was attacked, so I'm not going to be attacked again for a while. It was yesterday. They did bring guns this time, but it was nothing serious. I do have to replace some of the spikes. A lot of them died over there. I think it was about 5 just died on the spikes. The spikes are useful. All right, now what I want to do first things first, let's just make sure that this is a Neptune. I'm pretty sure that it is. And I am interested in what that other question mark is. Oh, okay, I'm getting close. All right, there it is. There's Neptune. Neptune is down below there. You can see it's a ship. Now, I am interested in what this is. I believe there was an oil refinery added to the game, and I don't remember that question mark being there when we did our little search pattern. So I would like to see if that's what it is. Yeah, this is going to be our next target. And that looks like the only way in, because this thing's got walls all the way around. Nah, I don't think I can get in over there. All right, we'll pick some things off, though. All right, where are we? Right here. All right, let's just see. Refinery. All right, why don't I just jump out of the boat for a second? Okay, that's deep. All right, we're not doing that today. I just wanted to verify what it was. So that was added in the last major update. So we might see more things popping up in the future. Yeah, and of course, like I said, this is our next target. This is Salvation Clan, right? I just want to get close enough to make sure that this is Salvation Clan. Yep. 46. And they see me. Hi, guys. I'll be back. All right, let's see. Oh, right there, right there, right there. It's on the board, right there. Am I above it? All right, a little closer. I want to make sure that I'm right above the ship. I'm assuming that the icon is going to tell me that. All right, so let's just jump out. Okay, and okay, I see fishies. Guessing that they're sharks. All right, so let's see. Can I do this from the boat? All right, let's do this. Yep, I can. So, boom, boom, and jump, boom, boom. Okay, I can make more, but do I really want to do that? You know, I'd rather not have the scrap metal in my hand, so I'll do something about that. Okay, so we'll put this here. We'll put this here. And we'll put this one over here. All right, we'll just put that there. All right, let me drop the rest of the stuff in here that I no longer need to have with me. All right, and I'll put the box back in here. All right, I'm after the big stuff, after all. That's what I want, the big stuff. All right, let's see. I'm not doing any mining, that's for sure. Even if there is stuff down there to mine, that's not why I'm down there. I need this, and I'm going to save the battery. Okay, we'll put this here. Why did I bring that with me? I guess to repair the boat. It was a little damaged. Everything else? Okay, so let's start with this. Alright, I'm looking for sharks. Alright, I see something moving over there. Alright, hold on a minute. Are those hammerheads? Missed. That's not a miss. Come on. You guys are supposed to be guarding the ship, so stay with the ship, okay? As soon as I start aiming. Alright, I tell you what, let's just go straight down. Maybe if I'm all the way down there, they won't, it won't be a problem. Alright, so I'm thinking night vision, yeah. Alright, let's look around. Well, you know what? There's a trunk right here, so I'm just gonna open it. Okay, what do we got here? Glass structures. That's actually a new one, too. Alright, we'll just grab everything. Alright, and I'm going through the oxygen now. Okay, gas. Just one there. Okay, we'll take that. More gas. Alright, let's keep an eye open. Alright, I don't care about scrap metal. Okay, is that more gas? That's just scrap metal. Okay, is that going to be a problem? Nope. Alright. Yeah, I gotta stay off the bottom. Actually, I am just consuming more now, ain't I? Alright, we'll just keep an eye on it. Alright, is this the whole ship? Maybe there's an upper part to it, but I want to make sure that I get everything here. We did get one thing that I really wanted. They added a bunch of new glass construction things. Oh, and I have rum. Oh, floor. Okay, flooring is maybe something that I want. Okay, there's a bunch of these down here. Alright, so... Okay, that's a table. Please tell me these guys are gonna stack. Okay, what did I lose? Alright, I need these things to vanish so I can see what I lost. What is this? Solid wood cabinet? I already saw that. Alright, the white tile floor. We'll keep that. I can put that on the top. The room I'm gonna make. Okay, what is this? The cigar. And a ceramic bottle. Ceramic bottle. What can I leave behind? Alright, I tell you what. For now, why don't we drop that? And I think the time has come for me to head up. Yep, sounds like a plan. Okay, and off. Alright, so here's the thing. I didn't want to open this one up because I wanted to make a big deal out of it. Hold on a second. Let's put some of this stuff away. Yeah, I don't need another one of those. What is this? Double barrel fine. Can I have a pump shotgun, please? That's what I want. Alright, I'm going to hold on to that. I probably could fill it up. Alright, hold on a minute here. Alright, you take... No, I wanted to see if I could fill it up. These guys right here. There we go. Oh, and I'm hungry, so we'll do that. And then I can drink some water. So we'll put the empty bottle down here. Empty bottle down here. Alright, so how much... Okay, I could fit all the gasoline in there, so that's good. Alright, yeah, right. So for the moment... What we have is these. These are the only glass constructs that we have. This should give me more, including a doorway. That's actually something I was really interested in. All right, let's go back to that. Oh my goodness. So I can get rather creative with that top floor now, can't I? Including the roof. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about that. All right, that's good. We can make a glass house. All right, now I do want to refill. Okay, there we go. Grab that. How am I doing? That's not too bad. All right, so let's head back down. Any fishy problems? Okay, so boom. What is this? Oh, this is just a vehicle. I'll just grab it anyway. Did I get any gas in there? I didn't get any gas. Oh, okay, that is, those are marlins there, so they're not really a problem to me. Yeah, and I am consuming faster now. Okay, so is this the ship that we were just on? We're on the top deck now, I believe. Yeah, we're on the top deck. Alright, I don't see anything here. We will search a little bit better down below. Alright, so the marlins down here. There were sharks, but the sharks were far away. Okay, so obviously we need to get in here. Alright, I don't see anything. I'm looking for a door. Right there. Now I'm looking for another door. Okay, well, is there anything in this section of the ship? Because I can't seem to get anywhere. Yeah, I mean, is that it? The stuff that's underneath? Is that it? I was actually expecting a lot more, so I'm just going to keep looking with the intention of finding more. Okay, that's components. Alright, well, I could have missed something. You know what I should be looking for is bubbles. I should definitely be looking for bubbles because so far, no safes. Okay, more components. Is this where I was before? Yeah, this was the, Oh, I do see bubbles. How did I miss that? Okay, so let's do this. Oh, and the oxygen's going down really fast. Oh, wow, that's something that I've been looking for a long time. All right, let's pull it up a little bit. Yeah, the oxygen is going very quickly now. I guess if you're all the way on the bottom, it's going to do that. Is that something? No, it isn't. Oh, we got another trunk? I just got that! Alright, I'm gonna read that one. Alright, and just grab everything for now. Yeah, I better start thinking about going back up. How do I get out of here again? Oh, I don't have it with me. I was looking. Hold on a second, turn that off. I was looking for the other tank and I just remembered I left the other tank in here. Yikes. Alright, so I don't know if I've gotten everything. Here, take that back. Alright, I got one of these. I'm curious, I could probably make it with my hands, right? Oh yeah, it's right there. I mean, that's really inexpensive considering how much of those I have, so I could just be throwing those all the time. Alright, what did we get? Okay, I already have those. And we got a candelabra here. Oh, we got 2 of the weapons chests. What is this? Bolt action, scrap metal. Ugh. Yeah, where's that box? Here, you can just hold on to that forever. I don't want that. And I got another motorcycle helmet. Yeah, because I had one of those already. Alright, so let's drop... have a crab. Boom. Yeah, that's the way I wanted to go. And you can hold that too. I mean, I got a full box of the components, and I'm actually selling them these days. Alright, so I got it loaded. How we do... Ooh. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take that one out. Because I think it's more useful underwater than the headlamp. At least that's what I think. And it is starting to get dark. Alright, now is there anything around here? Okay, that's the first gun box I've seen. I mean, maybe this will have some gas. I'm really doing this for gas, mostly. Okay, how do I... There it is. Wait a minute. Alright. I mean, if there were gun boxes in here, they're going to be difficult to see. So I might as well just poke around on the outside for a moment to make sure there's nothing here. I don't see any more bubbles. So I'm guessing one safe. We've gotten 2 trunks. Alright, this was just a ship. Is that... Oh, there's... Well... It's something! Wow, a component. That's just what I wanted. And we got some more components here. And there's a gun. Okay, wow, that's actually got a lot. Alright, we'll just take that. And that's just scrap metal. I'm not interested in that. Okay, up. Let's try not to be on the bottom unless we see something, because it'll drain me faster. Let me check. What did I drop here? Cloth. We'll just hold on to that. I'd rather not litter on the bottom of the ocean if at all possible. Is that another box? No, it isn't. Alright, up. Right, one of the safes was in here. Oh, that's a locker? Alright, we'll just take that. Oh, another trunk, and I do have rum. Okay, just grab everything. Alright, and I see something else over here. What is this? Okay, electronic parts. Although, why is that in a ship? I'm not really sure. And guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to take the other air tank, didn't I? Alright, take this. Yet, I think that we cleansed this thing. Alright, let's start thinking about getting the heck out of here. Uh-oh. Alright, and off, and... Okay, and up. Alright, now what are we looking at? Oh, not that. Wrong button. 52, really? 52%. Alright, well, let's see here. Boom, things that will stack. Shotgun, we're gonna leave that. Take those definitely. Iron, I can sell that. And I can sell that too. Definitely we're taking that. Yeah, the rest of this is something I can always come back for. Alright, how much battery? I got time on the night vision goggles. Alright, so we can do a little bit more. Let me just do that. I want to take one last look around because obviously I'm seeing more stuff every time now. However, this time I would like to remember to bring this with me. Just in case. You take that. Okay, so I still do have more, about half left, so let's go. Yeah, I was surprised there was nothing in the cabins up here, you know? I mean, that would be a great place to put stuff. What is that? Oh, that's the police station. I didn't realize we were that close to it. Okay, is anything on the deck? I mean, I guess there wouldn't be anything on the deck because it would have been knocked over. Okay, what is this? Anything good here? I don't see anything. Yeah, I'm really not interested in scrap metal. I have a lot of it. Yeah, nothing there. Alright, up. Okay, that's just scrap metal. Oh, that's what I was missing. The striped box. Iron receiver. Okay, we'll just take those. It's like I said, I miss something every time, so I want to make sure. I think it got a little bit darker because of the time. Yes, it is very near 10 o'clock at night, isn't it? And it's definitely a bit harder to see. Okay, and then we got a locker. And that's scrap metal down there. Anything over here? I do believe, even though the percentage is not good, that we've gotten everything. I was curious about that. It's nothing. I do believe we've gotten everything down here that was good. Alright, let's pop through here. Yeah, there wasn't anything over here. Nothing up here. Yeah, that's the part of this that I don't understand. Why wouldn't you put things in places like that? Okay, so how many ships are in this area anyway? Okay, we're down. Alright, you know, why don't we just grab the vehicle while we have the chance? No gas! I guess it dissipated underwater, didn't it? Oh, and I just lost my light. Okay, so there you go. Alright, so I've drained 2 batteries. I think that's going to be it. So, what did we get? Oh, because I found good things down there and they weren't being counted. Alright, that's fine. Alright, since I have space on me, we might as well take what we can. Which was everything! Alright, so let's just head back home. I don't have any fuel on me, right? No, I don't. Alright, well, I think that's as searched as we're going to get. Did I leave? Hold on a second. There we go. That one still has some power in it. Alright, where is home? There is home. I look for the little steering wheels. Alright, I think that we searched that one as much as we can, and I don't see us getting anything else. I did get the glass blueprint. That's new. That was added in the last update. And they said, hey, just get it in like level 1 containers. Yeah, but what happens if you don't have any more of those? Because you did them already, you know? I mean, it could be that it was available at the other merchant and I just went around too far, didn't I? It could be that it was available at the other merchant, you know, the furniture merchant, but I checked it a couple of times and I didn't see it. Alright, here, just kill. And the battery on that one died. I didn't get a chance to turn it off. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything here that I want immediately? Wow, we got a lot of those, didn't we? Alright, so I will work on dissipating all of this. Yeah, components are kind of a problem. It's the reason that I've been selling them. By the way, can we get this thing out of my face here? We didn't use it that much, so the battery is actually in decent shape. Let's see. You got any scrap in there? Yes, you do. Alright, what else? Okay, these are the sellables, so put some of them in there. Yeah, the problem with the components is that and this, because if I say just dump them, it'll throw them all over the floor. Okay, rubber, glass. I do have some cloth over here too. And this is definitely a sellable. grenades. You know, it would have been nice if I gotten the crude grenade recipe earlier. It's just that I can make these now. So there's no real reason for me to go crazy with this. Here, hold it a second. It's over here. Right, the military grenade, it's 10 iron and 10 smokeless powder, but that gets you 5. When I saw 10, I'm going, are you crazy? Oh, yeah, right, 5. Okay, that makes sense. But the thing is, I do have a bunch of them, so it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, that thing is just so noisy. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's find out how noisy it is. Because what I'm going to do is we are going to make... I'm going to put that over there. That's another... Is that the same color? That's blue. Okay, those are blue. No, wait a minute. Forest. Yeah, because these guys don't really work out too well. Hold on a second. That works a little better. I'm not sure why they're damaged, though. Oh, that's right, the attack. Right. I never repaired after that attack. Why don't we end by making the deagle? I should say the deagle. I'll say the hand cannon. We'll make the hand cannon. First off, why don't we just open this and see what we can get? Okay, that was actually a lot, but it's probably a bunch of basic barrels. Calibrate gun barrel. That might be useful. 2x scope. The infrared sight. I was thinking, I don't have that, but ooh, that's actually very useful. All right, so yeah, that's the mistake that I made the last time is I didn't say throw it all in. It didn't do it automatically. It dropped it all on the ground. All right. Okay, so let's just get the gun parts. Let's throw them in there. All right, let's make ourselves a hand cannon. Because I don't want to part with the other one. He's been very good to me, but let's face it, we need an upgrade. Long barrel doesn't really seem to make a lot of sense, does it? So I'm just going to do short. Time reduced to aim. What is this one? Initial bullet velocity. I mean, we're going to be shooting things at point blank range. Mount. All right, now this right here, of course, is the Desert Eagle high-tech receiver. The one I have has that. So if I mount that, you can see the 116 that I have. Then we have this. I do have a couple of those. That's so we can do the iron sight aim down. It's not what I just got. Now, the big one. Right here. Look at that bonus right there. Oh my goodness. The high-powered pistol magazine. Of course, it's going to reduce the magazine size to 2. Oh, I hope it makes a lot of noise when you fire it. Boom. 436, and that is not a critical shot. Mind you, I'm guessing this has an enormous amount of recoil, but let's face it, you're going to kill whatever you point it at. Alright, so let's see. I did make the rifle barrel here, so we'll take that. And which of these do I want? Sound of firing is reduced. Yeah, silencer. Absolutely not. You're going to put a silencer on a deagle? What are you, crazy or something? Okay, this one here is small amount of recoil reduction, and yeah, we're doing that one. And of course, what we just got, this guy right here. Mount. Okay, assemble. Yeah, you see what I mean? The generator just turned on. So that is making a lot of noise. So let's just wander over here for a moment. I have battery charging to do, actually. Hold it a second. Where are the batteries? Check that one out. Check that one out. So what you do with the battery, you put it there. Yeah, that was all the way down. Yeah, it makes a lot of noise. I mean, maybe you're supposed to put it far away. The thing is that this down here is still all, This is all scrap metal, so I don't want to do that. That does remind me, I have to do some repairs to the spikes after the last attack. Here, hold on a second. See, the good thing about it is I can hear that it's still going. Because it's making a lot of noise. Like that. I need one more. There we go. Okay, are you actually done? Yeah, you are done. You're just making a lot of noise. Oh, that's right. I was charging the batteries, wasn't I? Yeah, unfortunately, that's just going to be... You know what? I'll do it after the video. Alright, so this is our new friend. Where is it? Right here. Alright, you can tell which is which. Okay, that's got a 3.37 recoil. This one's by 3.5. So it's a little bit more. Alright, hold on a minute. Alright, let's put the big one in. Alright, I'm interested in... Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's like a rapid-fire double-barreled shotgun, except, of course, it does a lot more damage. And this one has the dot on it. I wasn't able to get the dot on the last one, so I can just aim for the face. Of course, I could also do it that way, too. Alright, we're going to be taking this with us when we visit our good buddies, or I should say our neighbors, on the Eden Isle. So that is going to be our next target. Hopefully we get a lot of stuff in the meantime. I do have some selling and arranging to do. And now, of course, I can do some very interesting things up here, I think. Anyway, that is going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the episode, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.